Driving the Peugeot 5008. What do I think? Well, let's think about this. We already know the car is quirky, the design, and that's a big appeal about the car. But you can't get away from the fact that if you want a car that is premium, continental, you are looking for that driving feel. How does this stack up? Well, the power, to say the least, is now I'm now in not sport mode, just normal driving configuration. So how I had to tilt my head forward there, because that steering is just, yeah, it's just, I can't get used to it. Anyway, you got to push the steering really down for you to drive. So if I just want to sit here, 1 second, my seat is adjusted, my steering is down. Yeah, so now my steering is down, really down, and now I can see the dash or cluster very clearly. First thing first, the driving position. So this is my hand, and let me just tilt this a little bit down so you can see my hand. Yeah, 1 second, guys. Bear with me. You've got to see this because this is a very important topic about driving. So this is my hand here. So you can see I'm seated upright. My hand comes here. Yep, and this is it. So normally you go and hold like this in a typical car. In the Peugeot, this is how you do. You are relaxed in your car, seated, and your steering just goes below, and you hold the steering because it's meant to be low, and which is something that's different, but I think it's also comfortable for long distance driving. Once you get used to it, after a couple of days, it's actually quite intuitive. It's quite easy to drive. It's quite nice. It's comfortable, and you can see here my hand just drops over here, hold a little bit here. And yeah, it's quite nice, interesting, you know. Power, let's talk power now. Now it comes to power, I think it has something like what, 160 horsepower, something like that nature. It's a Prince engine. Peugeot have been using this for the longest time. It is quite reliable. The old Prince engine from Peugeot, they were a bit iffy, but in recent years they become quite reliable. I wish it was more powerful, but that's just me wanting more, you know. If you give me chocolate, double chocolate ice cream, I'll say can I have whipped cream on that. If you whipped cream, I'll say can I have chocolate sprinkles on that. You know, people always want more. But if you avoid the topic of wanting more, and is this enough for the car, I personally think that Peugeot have done a good job in matching the power to the car. The power is adequate, guys, you know. And the fuel consumption on this vehicle, I've been driving for a while now, and I think it's not bad. You know, I was surprised how far I got with a load, because you are not pushed to drive it hard. And I think that plays along with how the car is tuned. And because you're not pushing the car hard, you do get much better fuel economy. And yeah, you know. Oh, moose test, don't do it. It's a 7-seater, sorry, it's a 5+2 capacity MPV, no SUV, SUV, yeah, it's a 5+2 SUV. So don't ask me to do moose test or how the cornering feels like. All I can say is that where it matters, which is comfort in driving, as a driver I'm comfortable. As far as it matters in terms of noise, okay, this is me driving the car. It's a quite noisy road here in near Cyberjaya. If I were to open that window now, you can see it does a very good job in removing the noise from the outside, but not the noise from the tires. The tires do get a little noisy. I think it's to do with undercarriage sound insulation, if you know what I mean, you know. Yeah, outside, you see there's an Accord going by, so the Civic, I can't hear it, no, nothing at all. But road noise, yes, I do hear the road noise, it's there. But compared to like a 3 Series, this is way quieter, you know. Compared to a Mercedes, yeah, it's a little bit noisier than the Mercedes. But that's why I think that they're trying to be on that cusp there, because when BMW tries to be more sporty and a little more, you can hear the road noise, and it's, you know, it's more edgy. And then Mercedes tries to dumb down or quiet down the whole experience by making it a very pleasant and quiet ride. This sits just in the middle. And for the price, think about this and let's compare to a CX-5. Well, this has 7 seats. Compare this to an X-Trail. Hell yeah, definitely this is way better than X-Trail. You know, the interior itself is worth the money. But then if you add on the fact it's got the nice roof, it's got nice looking car, it's got modern features, and I must say, you know, things like the wipers and all that stuff, yeah, these are very modern features that you get in a modern German car, and it's obviously French, but you know what I mean, Conti car. Compared to a X1, you know what, X1 and this, I would probably go for this compared to X1, because yeah, the space is big, price is reasonable. What else the competition is there, you know? Tiguan, interesting. With the Tiguan I believe has got better power, better handling, but the interior Tiguan is bland. This one, for the interior, the seating position, the drive feel, is way better than the Tiguan, except in power and handling, the Tiguan wins out. So if you're a guy that wants, or a girl who wants a car that looks good, that luxurious inside, its interior is fantastic, it's beautiful, it's modern, you want a car that's a bit more quirky and feels very refined, this could be it. But if you want something that's more, you know what, maybe more pokey and powerful, and you know what, has that Volkswagen-ness in it, you know what, maybe the Volkswagen is for you. But yeah, the way I'll flip this is Tiguan or 5008. I'm smack center. I can't pick which one. I can't pick which one my choice is. But maybe I'll go for this because I like quirky, I like different, I like unique, and I love my interiors. The 500's interior, definitely nice. I can't wait to see the new facelift model, which is coming out very soon. But yeah, I would say watch the space. Who knows? Yeah. Bye guys.